Little does he know that his digestive system is working 24/7.
Food, the fuel of the human body.
As the food enters the mouth, it is the beginning of a mechanical digestion with the grinding of the teeth. While food is in the mouth, chemical digestion starts to occur with the saliva enzymes breaking down the carbohydrates and lubricating the food for the passageway through the body. After the mouth, the food enters the esophagus, which is the pathway to the stomach. From here on, the food is referred to as a bolus and enters the stomach. The esophagus is around 10 inches long. Peristalsis, the wave-like contractions of the muscles, helps move food down into the stomach. Once the food has reached the stomach, hydrochloric acid turns pepsinogen into pepsin. Pepsin helps digest food further. All the while, bile salts secreted from the liver help with the emulsification of fats within the stomach. Some of the other functions of the liver shown here is enzyme activation, storage of glycogen, vitamins and minerals, synthesis of plasma, and blood purification. Excess bile is stored in the gallbladder for future use. While this is all happening, the pancreas is secreting enzymes into the small intestine, such as pancreatic lipase to digest fats, along with trypsin, chymotrypsin, and carboxypeptidase to digest proteins. Also, pancreatic amylase to digest carbohydrates. After the stomach has begun digestion, the bolus moves down into the small intestine for further and more complex breakdown of the food's molecules. This is done through the use of pancreatic juices. The food moves through the small intestine using weak peristaltic movements. After the breakdown, the nutrients are absorbed through the intestinal villi along the walls of the small intestine to be processed and turned into cellular energy to fuel the body. At this point in Will's day, while he is studying for his anatomy final, his digestion is in its final stages. After the food has gone through the small intestine, it enters the large intestine, also called the colon. It has 4 sections: ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. The main function of the large intestine is to absorb the materials not absorbed in the small intestine, such as water, vitamins K, and B12. The contents at the end of the large intestine, called feces, which is 75% water and made up of their other non-digested or absorbed materials, move into the rectum through mass contractions of the large intestinal walls. A person can also force feces into their rectum by defecation reflex, which contracts abdominal wall muscles to force the feces into the rectum. Contracting the external anal sphincter allows voluntary inhibition of defecation. At this point in time, Will is excreting his fecal matter as he has completed the digestive process.